Ken's here from CrimeStoppers in the Sheriff's Office. How are you?
Riley, I'm doing great. The other day, I think it was Saturday, when we had sunny and 65 or 68, whatever it was,
yeah.
I chuckled because the Cubs workout in Arizona was postponed or was canceled because of inclement weather down there.
Come on back.
They could have worked out in Wrigley Field.
They could have delayed going out there for a week or so.
Yes. Isn't it just amazing what's been going on the last few days?
Yeah, and records being set every single day, length of time between snowfalls, lack of precip, all that goes with that. And and really, really nice temperatures that are rivaling what they're dealing with out in Mesa.
And I know it's back to reality this coming weekend. We're looking at mid-30s for a high, but my feeling is every day of this is a bonus day.
Yeah.
We're moving closer to spring, and so we're lucky.
Oh, yeah. We're shaving off the end of winter one day at a time.
Yeah.
So enjoying the heck out of it. And then we're going to be out in Mesa in a couple of weeks for spring training.
When do you leave?
March 8th. March 8th through the 12th. We head out to catch 3 games and see what's going on with the Cubs.
Nice gig, dude.
I know. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, I bet you are.
By the way, I had mentioned earlier, Tony Caruana over at Lindstrom Travel, who put this trip together for us, had texted me saying, unfortunately, some people had something come up and they had to cancel coming with us. We've got 2 seats, or at least we did when he texted me. You want to come with us to spring training on March 8th? The clock's ticking. Call Tony 398-8888 or email him, Tony@LindstromTravel.com, and ask him about the availability.
Well done.
Yeah.
Nice little segue.
Well, you know me. I've done this for a week or 2 now. What do you bring with you this morning?
Funny you should ask.
I know.
We have a lot going on in the Sheriff's Office. This past Friday, Riley, the state's attorney, Joe Bruscato, announced first-degree murder charges have been issued against Michael Murnack in the death of 16-year-old Rebecca Finkenhofer. The charges come one day after Murnack, who was shot by Winnebago County Sheriff's deputies shortly after the December 28th killing, was moved from a hospital to a Winnebago County jail cell. Murnack is 36. He was a former boyfriend of Finkenhofer's mother, Megan Cabay. He had previously been charged with aggravated assault and use of a deadly weapon in Finkenhofer's death at a Minns Drive apartment in Machesney Park. He was unconscious for weeks in the hospital before he regained consciousness earlier this month. He was booked into the Winnebago County Jail Thursday of last week. He also faces attempted murder, aggravated battery, and home invasion charges stemming from the death of Finkenhofer and the shooting of her grandmother, Cheryl Puckett. This is truly one of the
horrible stories.
One of the horrible stories we've covered over the years, Riley.
Oh.
But I want to reiterate, this young girl, 16 years old, Harlem High School student, was acting heroically, fighting with this guy, and
saving his sister,
and saving her sister's life.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing short of that.
Right.
Nothing short of that. Just a horrible, horrible, sad story.
So he's in jail. He eventually will stand trial, and we'll see what happens with the judicial process, Riley.
Okay.
On Sunday, a 35-minute police pursuit crossed the Winnebago-Ogle County line, resulting in the recovery of a stolen vehicle and 1 arrest. About 2:50 p.m. Sunday, a Winnebago County Sheriff's deputy spotted a silver Chevy Impala at Vitry Lane and Harlem Road. The vehicle was reported stolen on Friday. The deputy attempted to pull the vehicle over, but instead was led on a nearly 30-mile trek through 2 counties. The Chevy continued south and west through Winnebago County, failing to stop at stop signs and stoplights, and at times reached speeds over 70 miles per hour. The car traveled west on Montague Road, out of Winnebago County and into Ogle County, where stop sticks, a spiked device, were deployed at South Holland Church Road. All 4 tires on the Chevy were deflated by the device, and the driver was arrested. The man was still being interviewed by police as late as 9 p.m. He is now under arrest. CrimeStoppers this week, Riley, somewhat of an unusual segment we're going to do with Channel 23. Winnebago County Sheriff's detectives are asking the public's help in solving a recent residential burglary in the southeast part of Winnebago County. Sheriff's police say a white male broke into a residence in southeast Winnebago County on February 14th. Surveillance cameras inside the residence captured several images of the suspect. We've got several images we're going to show on Channel 23 tonight of what appears to be a white male suspect. It's hard to see how old he is, but he's dressed in a dark-colored sweatshirt and a dark-colored cap. We have 4 different images of this guy. At this point, police have not been able to identify him. And when we show the images on Channel 23, if you're able to identify this guy, call Winnebago County Sheriff's Detectives at 815-319-6400 or CrimeStoppers at 815-963-7867. But the surveillance cameras inside this house captured some pretty good shots of this guy. So hopefully when we get it out on Channel 23, we'll be able to get some help from the public.
And for those of you who think that, having a surveillance camera at home, that sort of thing, or cameras is going to set you back, man, that's really, we're talking pricey and complicated and all that. It's really not.
No.
You can find really good cameras, motion-sensitive cameras, ones that feed right to your phone, ones that feed onto a hard drive someplace else. All really, really reasonably done. And plus, there's some great outfits that'll come in and wire you up as well. Mm-hmm. But if you've always thought, I can't afford it, look into it a little bit more and look at the advantage that gives the police down the line in case the worst happens and someone does break in.
Absolutely. Kind of a good sense of security for your own dwelling.
It may not prevent something happening, but it may help you get your stuff back, and it may help identify the person who did it and give you a little peace of mind, too.
Riley, we're looking for the following 4 individuals. Kyle Parker is a 34-year-old white male, 5'10", 200 pounds. He's wanted for a narcotics violation. 34-year-old Larry Lumsden is a white male. He's 5'6", 125 pounds. He is wanted for failing to register as a sex offender. 23-year-old Denzel Henson is a black male, 5'10", 180. He's wanted for fleeing to elude. And finally, 30-year-old Nathaniel Myers is a white male, 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. He is wanted for failing to register as a sex offender. If you know any of these guys, if you know the whereabouts of them, give us a call to CrimeStoppers, 815-963-7867, or call us toll-free at 888-769-STOP. And once again, if you have valid information and your information results in an arrest, you can be eligible for a cash reward of up to $1,000.
And tonight on TV, is it tonight on TV?
Yeah.
With the footage from the home as well, Channel 23?
Exactly right, at 6 and 10 tonight and at noon tomorrow.
Yeah, tune in for that, and maybe you can help them out. One other note about cops here. I saw this story this morning, and I thought it was in Virginia police, state of Virginia. Warning of a fake blackmail scheme. And the reason I bring this up is because if it's happening there, chances are it'll happen here. These sorts of ideas spread like wildfire among the community that would like to separate you from your money. A man received a letter from someone claiming to have evidence that the man had cheated on a non-existent wife. Henrico County Police said in a Facebook post that many local residents received letters claiming to be from someone who has evidence of marital infidelity. The letter admits to knowingly blackmailing you, while the subsequent pages are a how-to for paying the scammer. Please do not give them any money. This is a scam, from the Henrico County Police. Goochland County Sheriff's Office posted a photo of one of the letters to Facebook. The letter reads, "I know you cheated on your wife. More importantly, I have evidence of your infidelity." The letter instructs the recipient to pay $2,000 through an online Bitcoin transfer to prevent the evidence from being made public. Investigators said the letters are being sent to a wide swath of local residents, including at least one guy who's not married. I thought, who's this mystery wife I don't have? I kind of feel bad that I cheated on her. Although I don't remember that or her, he said. This has got to be a scam. I don't have a wife. I've never even been engaged. I hope they're caught. They should be caught, but just ignored. I think it's kind of a joke.
Love it.
If you didn't cheat on your wife, you look at it and go, well, okay, good luck to you there.
You know, if you did, it's like a fishing expedition. Just whoever these scammers are, just hoping to get, several people with guilty consciences and go from there.
You drop 100,000 of these emails out there, chances are you're going to snag 1, 2, or 3 people who may, I didn't think anyone knew. I better get him that Bitcoin transfer right away. It amazes me, like my grandmother used to say, which for people like that, if they would just focus their efforts on something legitimate,
constructive,
they'd be a millionaire.
Exactly.
But instead, it's like, well, what's the easiest way to con somebody out of some dough here?
Right.
$27 or $2,000. That's all it takes to hide your infidelities there.
Be careful out there.
Ken, always good to see you.
Thanks for the time, Riley.